ladies and gentlemen.
What's
Rang De Basanti.
What an interesting movie.
What an interesting movie indeed. Wow, a revolutionary story. The revolutionaries in our hearts. Wow.
Very good.
Banger of a movie. Yeah, absolutely.
That was.
It was a very interesting way of past and present.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Issues.
And we didn't know. Yeah, we didn't know how that would end up. But I think the tie together at the end was pretty powerful.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, because how they were making the movie about the past, and then it kind of ignited their passion to kind of revolt in the present.
Yep.
And that was such an interesting way of telling a story. I've never really seen a story told like that.
Yeah.
And so that was super interesting, and how they would flash back to the movie scenes or the historical scenes.
Very good
transitions. Really well done. Like it was super.
Cinematography
super well
was amazing.
Music was great. Like just all around, and the acting was phenomenal.
Yep.
Even by the white people.
I
was saying that's
even by the
first,
British. And so.
I know.
Usually they're caricatures.
Yeah, they're typically not great, but she was really good.
Like,
I'm thinking
really
RRR
good,
and some of the British folks.
No,
and I don't think they dubbed her voice. Like I think they just overlaid it.
It
seemed like she did all the.
Yeah, I don't know who the actress was. She was fantastic.
Oh yeah, scroll down. I'm just curious.
Alice Patton. I don't know what other movies she's been in, but
Alice Patton. Alice Patton. I mean, does she speak Hindi?
She must.
Or did she just learn it for the role? No, she learned it for the friggin' role.
Wow.
Dude, look at that.
Merlin.
Oh, she was in Merlin. I love that show.
Okay.
So she's a British actress.
She's a British actress. She probably speaks Hindi.
Wow.
To a degree.
That's really
but wow, well
awesome.
Done for you. Yeah. Good job, girl. I mean, that was tough. I mean, that ain't no easy language. I mean, we know if she said it right or not.
Yeah.
But it sounded right.
All the acting was great. Amir was great.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he does so well in every role he takes on.
Definitely,
he acts so.
He can somehow simultaneously pull off a dude that's like 20,
it's crazy.
30
just
years
a
old,
cantankerous fool, and then be a super stoic revolutionary.
Yeah, exactly.
And then turning into a stoic revolutionary in his real role,
in the present.
So not only was he both characters, he turned into the second. It just was wild.
Yeah, such good character development throughout the movie.
Right.
Yeah. Overall, I mean, I thought
very
this was
unique
a
way
really
of telling the
film.
story. I think
Very
it was.
film.
I think it really held your attention for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
The first half is definitely very lighthearted for the most part.
We took a turn.
We have the kind of the flashbacks that are serious to an extent, which the past is always fairly serious. But then it would just be you'd be jarred back to the present where it's fun. And so it was interesting. That was kind of a rough transition back and forth, and then in the end of the movie, everything was very seamless. Because the stuff that was happening in the
It
connected.
Well, it's
so
like
well with
because it connected. I think that's what it was
cool.
trying to portray. Like
the
stories connected near the end, the past and the present, and then that's where it really took a turn, and it was. I thought it was really well done.
I really wonder too on like a geopolitical thing about like I wonder how corruption is in India now, right? I mean, so many movies we watch that are Indian movies have an element of police corruption in the movie.
Police corruption. Yeah.
So common
and some
in every
government corruption.
It kind of ties in, but it's just interesting. I wonder where that's at right now too, and if have movies like this help tip the scales at all in trying to curb some of that corruption within the Indian government. It would be really interesting to know because India's a huge economy. It's like it's got 1 billion people in it. It's crazy.
It is interesting to see because the whole premise was the governmental cover-up, I guess you could say, of obtaining these planes at a cheaper cost and like really, I mean, 150 plus or something like that. Just insane amount of planes that were and then they're basically sending these young people in these planes knowingly that they're not ideal.
That they're gonna crash.
And that's I think part of the issue though too when you have corruption in that political system because it makes like they call it like brain drain nowadays with that because it's a thing where it's like I could just move to like America or like Europe and get out of this, right? Which is kind of that one character was talking about. He's like, screw this place, it's a dump, I want to leave, right? And that's an issue that they're having, and I think it's a good
how do you affect change then? The country will just disintegrate.
It will. Within. And exactly, and that's, I think, a good. That's why he was a very interesting character. I thought he was one of the more. One of the most interesting.
The way his character matured throughout the movie. It's so good.
Instead of and I loved his dialogue obviously at the end where he was talking. Like the whole point of the movie, it's like India needs to be restored from within. Like we're the ones to do it, and how he kind of had that Q&A.
That's a universal message. That's so good because like that is the only way to change. That is the only way to change the country. It has to be from the people. Like they have to change from the ground up. And
I love his
Q&A.
And
he was and he was like. We were the ones who voted in these prime or these directors or prime ministers. And so
it was our fault.
It's
especially when it's a democracy, which India is a democracy. So it's not a dictatorship. Obviously, that's when drastic measures occur.
Yeah, exactly. That's because when you don't have the right to vote, but they have the choice. It is up to the person to decide.
That was pretty powerful.
Yeah, that whole Q&A session on the radio was.
It was such an interesting movie, going between styles. Very, very interesting camera movement and angles.
That was disturbing a bit. I didn't really like that too much.
Yeah, the director loved
there's
the
some really good camera movements.
There was.
There were some great
scenes.
I honestly just think they didn't. I didn't think they had a slow motion camera because the blurry moments were kind of annoying because it was like this should have been a slow motion shot. Like you just know it should be slow motion. But you see like 4 pixels instead. You're like, I want to be there, but it's like, dang it. So I feel like I don't know how much budget this movie even had, but maybe they did.
I
mean, it's a 2006. It probably didn't have a huge budget.
Mm-hmm. It was. We were talking about it. Some of the music sequences in the beginning. I mean, the beginning of this movie really feels strange or different than what it ended up.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it feels like a 90s or early 2000s music video.
I did not
know
we
just
were
kind of chilling. It's shot like a music video. And some of the so it's really interesting, and it's like, oh, where's this going? And then it kind of slowly, this is where we're going.
I called it though. I called it that one boy would die.
It's true. That was the
straight up.
That was obviously when the plot kicked in.
That is true. They did take some time to get to that point. That was the inciting incident, if you want to think about it that way. And ironically, it took place like pretty late in the movie. The inciting incident, but it was interesting how they paced it.
It was about an hour and 45 minutes in before it.
Definitely, exactly. But I thought overall a lot of the main actors did really well.
The Three Idiots are all back.
The reunion, you know? If the Three Idiots became revolutionaries.
Sharma, Joshi, he's so good. And like Siddharth, they're
where's
all
the other
really
guy?
Good.
Yeah, I like the X-Men as well.
Did they put him on the? He better be. Where is
I think
he?
It's that
Wait,
guy.
no,
no.
That guy?
It's the main people at the top 4.
Is it?
No, they're missing.
No, we're missing the other guy. The other, the third idiot.
Oh yeah,
the pilot. I think it's this guy.
Oh, it's Siddharth.
No, that's not guy.
Is it Siddharth?
Is it Siddharth?
No, it's not. Oh, that guy.
That guy though. That guy was in here.
He was in here too. Man, they all were in here.
Oh, this.
Oh, Madhavan. Okay.
Yeah, Madhavan. Oh, what a picture! That's too good of a picture.
Wow,
I don't like that picture.
He has changed.
Yeah, he's changed too much.
Wow,
he had a glow up.
That handsome man.
Yeah, what in the heck?
He had his cheekbones.
Yeah,
he had them replaced. Yeah, all right. Well done, Madhavan. Your name is one word.
Overall, acting was great. I really enjoyed this. I mean, it was.
Yeah, I did too.
It was such a good message. Very solid movie. This is an 8.1, and with all the ratings too, that's a really good
absolutely
final rating on there for
totally that. And there's definitely some 1 stars, and there was some, I think, a lot of 10 stars.
Lots of 10s.
There's little
so I'm curious as always to know what kind of prompts that extremes on both sides.
I mean, I think people feel that pain. I think Turkey did not like it. I wonder if Bangladesh
likes it. Who cares about Turkey?
You heard it there.
Yeah.
Isaac's quote of the day. Yeah. I think. I'm
wondering what.
I think most people liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people.
8.1 on average.
One thing that I would want to know is how did this inciting incident? How did that occur in the real occur actually?
Right.
What was it? What were the after effects like? I mean, obviously this is a
Were there
movie
protests? Did people
Well,
get killed?
and who
like
knows?
in the movie?
This movie could have definitely, helped change things too. I was seeing some articles that were saying like how Rang De Basanti changed things in India. So
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I do want to do more research on that. But let us know in the comments too, like how
I
this
definitely
movie
seems
changed
like it
things.
would.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When a piece of entertainment that reaches quite a few people actually affects change, that's pretty. That's what the
incredible.
medium of movies.
That's
Yeah.
the movie. That's the point of a movie. Yeah, and even if
Yep.
it's exaggerated, like I don't think you should kill people. But I mean, this movie was questionably saying that. But I think it was just an exaggeration of the current environment. And it was just a way to show the extreme of like, wow, this is like the situation we're in India, kind of a thing.
Yep.
So I thought that was really good. That was a powerful message.
Yeah, I agree. Should we give our ratings?
Let's give her the ratings. I feel like we might
rates.
be in the same boat, but we'll see.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Let's see.
One at a time
This
here.
is the first. This is the first in a while.
All
I'll
right.
say that, but I will rate.
All right.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready, boys. Oh, we're not doing it all at the same time.
one
in
at
a
a
row?
time, probably. Yeah.
Okay, who goes first?
I can
James?
go, I guess.
You wanna go?
Sure.
All
I gave it a 4 out of 5.
I did
So
too.
Really
It
decent.
was between a 3.5 and a 4.
All of us 4 out of 5.
All 4 out of 5.
Across the board.
That's what
boys.
I thought. That's what
Really
I thought.
good.
Really good, guys. Really good. 4 out of 5. Guys, let us know your ratings in
This
the
film
comments.
started as a Disney Channel production and
Yeah.
ended as a Tarantino movie. That perfectly
That's
wraps
very
it
good
up.
way to describe it,
Extremely
yeah.
good. And there, never
Yeah.
mind. I won't mention the one. Yeah,
Yeah, it
Wow.
was wild.
yeah.
Yep.
That's
Good
a good
stuff,
summary.
guys.
That's a
Good stuff.
summary.
Let us
That
know what you
is
thought.
so
Let us
good.
know what we should watch. And
Yeah, and
like,
also,
review.
recommend some more of these popular Indian movies,
Yep.
and we'll get them on our list. We're
You
trying
bet, guys.
some new things, so with the voting and all that.
Yeah.
So
Go
please
for it.
check that out.
Links in the comments. Join the Patreon. Full react.
Yeah.
And, have a great day.
Yep.
See you next time.
Bye.
पसंद आया लाइक करो